an
I
off.
saw him earlier on. He had a fantastic outing in one of the backdraft Cobras as well. But here we go down into turn one, and it's not a Frenchman, it's a German who's looking to try and take on the front end of this field. Also spoke to Nick earlier on. Change up in the way you're running the classes for 2024?
Yeah, we're trying something new. We found that the class A and B, they would get a bit mixed up together and cause a bit of issues. So we thought let's try and split them with A and C and then B, D and E. So this is, we're trying it today. We're hoping to keep it for the whole year. If necessary, we'll change back to the A, B, C and D and E, but I'd love to keep it this format. Yeah, as you can see, that's all a bunch of continentals actually in front. We've got Germans, we've got Italians, we've got a Greek there, we've got another German there, we've got Afrikaner, Rennie Smith. So yeah, we've got all the continentals in our series.
So if that track taxi is available, can you chuck an Irishman in there and let me have a go?
We'll chat. We actually, in the track taxi this week, we got another Italian, Cristiano Verolini. He's from BMW Advanced Driving. But I see he's a bit slow. He's not keeping up to my fellow Porra, Manny Rivera. He was a bit quicker in that.
Yeah, Rivera having a little bit of a sabbatical at the moment,
yes,
taking a bit of time off and spending some time with the family. We're certainly going to miss him, but we wish him all the very best, and I'm sure he'll be back racing soon. That racing bug bites, and it normally doesn't let go. Nick Macris having some problems of his own, and that's because Carlo Garbini is all over the back of him, looking for a way past. Can the coffee man find a way through? Oh, perfectly done. Into turn 8. Thanks for coming. So it worked out nicely. He's a multiple champion in this class, and of course he's probably looking to try and take on another championship this year. If this is how he starts it off, it's not a bad way to go. And then further back, right through the pack, you're going to see, we're going to try and pick up on all the action from D's and E's as well, but it's a little bit difficult to try and keep all the action when you've only got a short space of time to play with. Nonetheless, the action does not stop when it comes to M Performance Racing Series.
I don't know if you have noticed, we've done a few changes. Firstly, the numbers, we've gone yellow.
Yep.
Everyone can see. And then secondly, if you look at the front windscreen, there's the different colors for the classes.
Yes.
So we're trying to help the viewers and the spectators.
And the commentators.
To try and decide for which class they're in. And here comes Economides. I see he's fallen back a bit. He's normally quite a quick driver around here, and he's got an old man behind him, Craig Herbst, giving him a bit of a tough time.
Followed by Reynolds, the Valve Hospital machine. Oh! Big moment there.
That's Claudio Jardim. He's also a newcomer to the series. He joined near the end of last year. That's Rennie Smith. He's gone off at
he's got a shape. Turn 5. Yep, up at the hill. That's what you want. Coming to back markers now, the German ticking them off one by one, and he'll try and use that advantage of the back markers to get away a little bit further from Nick Macris. Although Nick hasn't really had an answer to that 2-litre that's under the bonnet now. So it's a white B with a 208, showing that to Class B's got white. Number. Oh, that is huge.
But
that's turn 4. That's turn 4, straight through the barrier and over the barrier. In fact, is that 992? It is. Red flag.
Oh my gosh.
Red flag there. Big moment for Anton Pommersheim coming out of turn 4. He went down into turn 4 and just looks like he ran out of brakes completely because he's gone.
How many laps have we done?
We are now 6 of the 8.
Sure.
Action about to start once again here at the 23rd Passion for Speed Festival. Garbini got caught out there slightly. He looks like he might be in a bit of trouble.
Yeah,
he's got Terry all over the back end of him.
Yeah, he's got his teammate there. They're now going to be fighting for position.
There's a bit of fights that are going to be sorted out as well. One of them being that one right there, with Reynolds taking on Haps. Haps didn't quite get the start he wanted. Nick would certainly like to be a little bit closer to Dad, who was up the road from him in the first part of this race.
Yeah, he's
runs wide.
I think this is the lead for Class D, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Miller, like we said, he's now in his old championships winning, Class D championships winning car from 2023.
Class D lead heading into towards turn 8 and onto the brakes, change up for the lead.
And then
Umbrella hits the front.
That you can see now an old E36 M3 with a newish, its previous shape, M3, F80 M3. Look at the difference. It's all about the driver.
Here is the fight I mentioned. Haps versus Haps, yeah, possibly.
Smith is now, the other Smith, John Smith's also in the fight there now as well. And here we have the track taxi. I don't know what position he's in at the moment, but we've got one of the newer guys also coming from trials, Ferdy van Staden, if I recall correctly, trying to chase down the taxi. Oh, that's Karen Inaber. She went off that little 3180-30. Where are we on top? I think
it's come out of 7.
Turn 7, yeah. So
Yeah.
she should be fine to get back.
So
on
just
track.
just left of where the Germans come through now. Maybe just making sure everything's okay before he puts the hammer down.
And then just behind Jacques Smith in picture, we've got our newbie, Jackie Storm. So it's his first race today. We've also got a rule where if it's your first race, you start at the back of the grid, just to get the experience and to
Renier Smith out of shape.
I think it's, hopefully it's just a spin.
It looks like it. See from the black lines, he's just spun out of turn 1. Flag lap for him. I don't think he's going to try and overtake here. He'll probably just run into the line. He knows he's got enough space between himself and Garbini for second. So flags out, takes the win. First win of the season there going to the German for Class B. As he comes down to complete things, we look also to try and wrap up classes D and E. Good run here from Ludovic Saron, our Frenchman. Nice run for him.
Reinhard Miller will be first though, and then Ludwig in second.
Miller takes Class D.
D, correct, yes.
Caron into second and Renier in third. No, Renier.
Michel.
It'll be Michel, yeah. Michel Singh.
And he has a Class E battle now with the wagon. So it looks like the wagon.
I think the wagon's hang on.
Yeah.
Nicely done there from him.
So the BMW advanced driving seems to have helped.
It certainly does, hey?
Yeah, I think if you want to
Nothing
come
wrong.
race with us,
Maybe go and have a
advanced
chat to
driving
them.
and then come race with us.
Good idea.
Hi Reinhard. So this is the first weekend that I'm back and my engine is running properly. I didn't have any issues during the race. Practice was also good. Quali was great. I did very fast lap times. I was able to keep ahead of the bunch of people behind me that were chasing me. I'm sorry for the accident that we had and for the injured Marshall. I hope they are better soon. And I hope to see Bernard soon in Class B.
Okay, so it was great to be here at Zwartkops for the first time in my life. I've been in South Africa for 10 years, but never been racing here. And first time on that track, first time driving a BMW, by the way. So it was great fun, both with the car on the track, and I enjoy it very much. And what is nice is to drive with other cars, very similar, very close in terms of performance. So it's good fun, and definitely I hope I will be back and race again at Zwartkops and driving a BMW.
All right, so I think the race went very well. It was a lot of fun out there with the ladies and gentlemen that were racing. Started well, had a good start. Obviously, we had to go through the restart section a little bit, but I think overall it was good. Had nice competition with the cars in front of me and behind me. So it was a good race, and it's always nice to be out with the BMW club and to be out with the cars. So another awesome weekend at Zwartkops.